What's good, y'all? Back again, another day. It's your boy, the Curtis York, and it's going down in Yorktown, baby. Got another video for y'all today. I'm actually on my way to South Carolina, about to go grab Coy. It's Thursday today. I got him until Monday because they got a little holiday coming up. So your boy is kicking it with the fam for the weekend. I don't know what we got in store, man. I'm debating going to Atlanta because it's my LB's birthday, and also I want to check on my mom who recently has heart surgery. I don't know if I shared that with y'all or not, but my stepmom, you know, she had a major surgery. I really want to get up there and check, you know, kind of help out, see what's going on, and then also batch in visiting my LB who just turned 35 this year. Shout out to Mike Manning. His birthday was yesterday, but you know, he's doing a little celebration Saturday and everything. But again, I don't know if we're gonna make it simply because finances, you know, I ain't really trying to spend more than we need to spend, and filling up the truck and the whole nine is a lot. And then we gotta, you know, maneuver.
In 1 mile, turn right onto Lincoln Road.
Excuse Siri. Of course, as you know, your boy is riding around. We got some cows over there. I don't even know where I'm at this point. I'm just driving around because before I get Coy, I am trying to find some vacant houses. We're looking for something to flip in the between North Carolina and South Carolina. So I'm also looking for houses right now, which has led me to a side of South Carolina that I've never been to. Clover, South Carolina. Shout out to Clover, man. It's definitely Trump country here, and you know, I'm a little uncomfortable, but we making it do what it do, and I am trying to hightail it out of Clover to Rock Hill so I can look at a couple of the properties that popped up there.
Go past the stop sign, then at the next one, turn right.
Yeah, that's what we got going on. I know this weekend I have home inspectors training tomorrow because I'm still, you know, making sure that my credentials and everything that I need are intact for the home inspection business. So we got that popping off, and you know what I'm saying, we just making moves, trying to get things done. You know, we keep it cracking like a broken piece of granite.
At the stop sign, turn right onto Lincoln Road.
Trying to get things done and be productive, man. Make the most out of the time and utilize it in the best ways possible. You know, that's just where I'm at, man. Just trying to stay active and productive. Make sure that I'm checking off all of the boxes I need to do in order to make sure that we're prospering and growing the way that we need to, in the right direction, because it's easy to get sidetracked and distracted, especially when you have so much free time. You have to take that free time and utilize it to make sure that you're doing constructive things. And you know, luckily, as a content,
in about 1.5 miles, turn left onto Alexander Love Highway East.
What I consider constructive definitely varies because there's so much stuff that I can talk about. So just synthesizing it and figuring out what you guys want to hear and making sure that the content is good, man. More so than anything, it just takes a lot of time. With that being said, I'll probably check in with y'all when I get to the first house. Well, the second house. I already went to one, but I really needed Siri, and I didn't want her interrupting like she's doing now. So I'm gonna check back with y'all in a second, and as you already know, we're gonna keep it rocking like a gravel pit. I got so much in store for y'all, man. Just make sure you stay tuned, alright? Y'all, I just thought about it. I know what I meant to tell y'all. I forgot, but now I remember. So last night, the wife and I were watching Love is Blind, the finale. And obviously we live in Charlotte, so a lot of the places that they talk about and they've been to, we frequent. Shout out to my girl Melissa Chanel, man. Melissa is the lady that was in the sneaker art portion of the show. If you've seen it, when Clay and AD went to go get their Air Forces painted and stuff for the wedding. That is Melissa. And Melissa is I'm from Bishopville, South Carolina, for those of you who don't know. Melissa is from Camden, and Camden, South Carolina is like 1 or 2 exits up from Bishopville. So
stay in the left lane.
I was geeking when I saw her, because it's like, yo, shout out to the hometown, man. Like, we really out here doing it. So shout out to Melissa, man. But what I wanted to say is the guy that married Clay and AD, or the guy that was supposed to, spoiler alert, sorry if you haven't seen it already, the guy that was supposed to be marrying Clay and AD is the guy that actually married Tommi and I. I'm gonna post his picture, Randy and everything. It was super cool because I was like, yo, that looked like Randy, the guy that married us. And then, you know, Tommi pulled up the picture, and lo and behold, it was. So, you know, I thought that that was a pretty cool little Easter egg, even though that had absolutely nothing to do with us whatsoever. You know, yeah, man, the guy that was supposed to marry them actually married us, man. That was super, super, super cool. Just made me think back to our wedding day, and, you know, I'll show y'all the picture and everything to confirm and verify. But yeah, that was the guy that married us when we got married at the lake, which was very similar to how they did it, but, you know, without all of the fanfare and the extra stuff. We basically did the same thing on a much, much, much smaller budget, which was super dope. Shout out to us for that, man. But yeah, if you saw Love is Blind, how do you feel about it? Like, I thought that this season was very weird in the fact that only one couple got married. Like, what was up with that, man? Like, everybody went on the show with intentions to get married, but only one couple got married. Like, nobody actually made it through, which was so crazy. It's like, it seems to me, and this is just my opinion, it seems like the show is now being used for clout and for people to get seen. And, you know, I gotta be honest, it wasn't really the women. Like, all of the women went to the show with pure intentions, and it looked like they fulfilled their purposes. Now, granted, you know, we only get to see the way that it was edited and cut to fit a narrative, but based on what I saw, you know what I'm saying, it looked like the guys were just on there just to get screen time and be seen, or whatever the case may be. And I could be wrong, or, you know, it's either that, or, like I said, there were some things that happened behind the scenes that they didn't put on the cameras, that they didn't want us to know for whatever reason, because it didn't fit the narrative. And maybe that's why a lot of the guys didn't want to get married. But, you know, I thought the fact that Clay, and I gotta pick my words carefully because I might run into Clay one day. Charlotte is small, man, but it was just so weird to me that he got to the altar and decided that he didn't want to do it, when, again, the show was about getting married, and he already said numerous times that he did not plan, that, you know, he felt some type of way about the timeline of getting married then, you know. So I'm not going to get into all the breakdowns about, you know, his personality and his dad and the trauma and all of that stuff, but what I will say, I'll say this, you know, watching him and his father's interactions, you know, it definitely made me think about, even further, the type of father that I want to be, and the type of morals and values and principles I want to instill in my children, man, because I definitely don't want to create damage and trauma to where I put them in those types of situations where that's how they react and respond to situations. I don't want to do that. And I don't want to be a father that says that I was there and I nurtured and loved them because I was there. You know, I would definitely want to be active and involved, and I want to be a wise counsel and a source of guidance and, you know, a direction to make their lives easier. I don't know if that translates or if that makes sense, but basically what I'm saying is, my goal as a father is to make sure that my kids, when they look back at me, they can say, Dad gave me this, 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 and this. And it may not even have to be anything tangible or physical, but it's mental gems and it's information that's going to make their life easy. You know, I had to go out and find a lot of stuff on my own, and I went through a lot of mistakes, and I bumped my head, and, you know, I learned things the hard way. I want to make sure that my kids don't necessarily have to learn things the hard way. Now, I'm not saying that I want to make life easy for them. No, not at all. But what I'm saying is, a lot of the easily avoidable mistakes and pitfalls that I made, that I learned were mistakes later on, I would hope that my kids don't make the same types of mistakes that I made. Otherwise, I'll feel as though I failed as a parent. Even though I know that, you know, every child has to live their own life and they have to chart their own destiny. I'm not unrealistic about that at all. That's not what I'm saying. But what I mean is, I hope that, you know, things that I can foresee, or things that I can see, like, hey, you're headed down the wrong path. If you do this, then this is a possible outcome that can happen. It might happen, it might not, you might get lucky, who knows. But these are the ramifications of the direction that you're headed on. And I can at least say that I showed them and I told them, you know, if they decide to go down that path, then that's something totally different. But I can say in my heart of hearts, I know for a fact that that's not how I raised them. That's not how I trained them. That's not the knowledge and the information that I gave them. I can have peace with that. I hope that translates and it makes sense, man. So the biggest thing is just not creating damage that I could avoid, or, you know, doing wrong things and making mistakes that are gonna affect them and bleed over into their lifelines, into their lifelines. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I meant to say, but that's what we're gonna roll with. So yeah, that's my goal and that's my plan. All right, y'all, so I'm in Columbia, aka the Met with it today. Like I said, I gotta pick up Koi, but since I'm a little early, I figured I would stop at my spot and see what we got shaking. You know what I'm saying? Like leaves in the wind. And I'm at Harlem's Closet. Shout out to the guys, man. I've been in here a bunch of times. These are my guys. Spent a lot of money.
What's up, man?
What's happening? What's happening?
What's up, man? How you doing today, my boy?
I'm good. How you?
You got me on cam? Oh, no, it's man.
Yeah, man. Not yet. So I did not grab anything today. I came very, very, very close. They had a lot of stuff in there. The thing I like about Harlem's Closet, man, is their prices are always reasonable. They not trying to tax or get over or, you know, have you pay exorbitant behind prices over stuff that you can easily find elsewhere. So, you know, if you're in the Met, and I'm gonna drop all their info, you know what I'm saying, they're always super cool. Definitely check out Harlem's Closet, man. I'm actually on my way. I gotta go grab Corey from school. I think I killed a little too much time. But yeah, man, make sure y'all show Harlem's Closet some love. They also have a YouTube, so I'm gonna drop their information as well, so y'all can run up their numbers and show some support, man, because, you know, that they real ones over there, man. And, you know, in this sneaker game, you run into a lot of fakes and a lot of foolishness and, you know, people just trying to get over and whatnot, but they are always super solid and 100 at Harlem's Closet, and they'll work with you, man. You know what I'm saying? As long as you ain't trying to get over on them, they ain't gonna really try to get over on you like that. So definitely, man, that's easily my favorite sneaker store in the Met. So make sure y'all shop with Harlem's Closet. I'm about to go grab Koi, and I'll check in with y'all in a second. Bro, easily, hands down, one of the worst parts about creating content is when you think that you're recording and you're not recording. You say a whole bunch of stuff, which means you have to go back and say it all over again, which is just what happened to me. But anyways, just grab Koi. We are on our way back to Charlotte. We're gonna grab something to eat. I realized that I didn't take anything out today, so I gotta make sure that I get something for everybody while I'm out. Either that or, you know, just get some appetizers and hold them over until something can thaw out and we cook some dinner. I'm working on another project. I can't really say but so much, but just know I got something cooking, and it's a collaboration that I'm very, very, very excited about. I'm actually pushing it very close to the deadline, so I need to step it up. But that's why we're going out to eat today, so make sure you stay tuned. Hit that like button, drop a comment, subscribe, all that good stuff that I'm supposed to say as a YouTuber. And once again, shout out to my people over at Harlem's Closet, man. They're always showing love and they're always so supportive. They're pushing 500, so make sure that you show them some love. Follow them on Instagram and the whole nine. Once again, that's Harlem's Closet 803. Harlem's Closet 803. Check them out. They got some heat, stuff that you don't see every day. Just some real nice work, man. So holla at them, and I'll holla at you in a second.